Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're digging into something pretty special, a kind of toolkit for a more meaningful life, one that's hidden in plain sight, right inside ancient wisdom. Okay, let's just start with this. You've been there, right? You're at your desk, you're scrolling on your phone, you're just living life, and out of nowhere comes this deep, heavy sigh. We all do it. But what if it's not just about being tired or stressed? What if that sigh is trying to tell you something much, much deeper?
Because what if that sigh is actually the first whisper of a universal spiritual search? Let's unpack that a little. In Jewish mysticism, there's this incredible idea that a sigh isn't just, air leaving your lungs. It's your soul in a totally unguarded moment basically saying, hey, something's not quite right here. It's this unconscious recognition that we feel a little disconnected and a deep down need to find our way back, to get some guidance. So what this does is it completely reframes that restless feeling. It's not a bug, it's a feature. It's not a personal failure, it's just part of being human. This spiritual disquiet isn't a problem to be squashed. It's the very engine that gets us started on a more profound journey. Okay, so if we're all searching, where do we even begin to look for a map? Well, the idea here is that ancient texts aren't just artifacts, they are the map. We just need to learn how to read them. And here is the absolute key. We have to shift our perspective. These writings were never meant to be read like a simple rulebook. They're living, breathing documents, and they're packed with layers of meaning. The real gold is hidden in symbols, just waiting to be uncovered. Take a look at this classic example from Genesis. Literally, Pharaoh dreams about 7 fat cows. Fine. But symbolically, whoa, those healthy, beautiful cows represent something so much bigger. 7 years of goodwill, of abundance, a time when people actually see the good and the beauty in each other. It's a profound commentary on human society. And once you have the key, you start seeing this stuff everywhere. A bee, Devora, isn't just a bug, it's a symbol of devotion and divine presence. A threshing floor isn't just for farming, it's a powerful symbol of security and abundance. The Tower of David becomes this amazing metaphor for inner spiritual strength. It's like learning a whole new language. All right, let's grab the first tool from this ancient toolkit. It's a big one, humility. And these sources argue that it's not about weakness at all. In fact, it's the foundation for everything else. Listen to this perspective from Rabbi Nachman of Breslov. He's saying that real humility doesn't come from thinking you're worthless. It comes from committing so fully to the pursuit of truth that it just humbles you. It makes you open to seeing things differently, open to connection. And it's from that place of openness that real prayer, real connection can happen. And what's so powerful is that this isn't just some abstract idea. It's broken down into actionable steps. First, feel for others. Second, live honestly. Third, have faith, let go a little. And fourth, create a physical space for that focus. It's a practical blueprint for building this inner quality. And here's the payoff, right? This kind of authentic humility gives you a core of inner strength that is absolutely unshakable. When you're grounded like that, in empathy and in truth, you develop this moral integrity that helps you navigate the world and live a life that's actually yours. When you start doing this kind of inner work, it naturally spills out into everything else. It leads to a truly holistic approach to life, where your mind, your body, and your spirit are all working together. This chart just nails the idea perfectly. Your spiritual life, how you treat others, and how you treat your own body, they're not separate buckets to fill. They are completely connected. If you neglect one, you're going to feel it in the others. They're meant to feed each other in this amazing upward spiral. I mean, just think about this for a second. This idea can transform the most mundane parts of your day. Even sleeping can become a holy act. If you're getting rest not just because you're tired, but so you can wake up and serve a higher purpose, be a better friend, do better work, then that sleep itself becomes sacred. And here's the flip side, which totally turns our modern idea of self-care on its head. In this view, self-care isn't selfish, it's a responsibility. Neglecting your health is seen as a form of cruelty to yourself. It actually gets in the way of you fulfilling your purpose in the world. So, taking care of your body is an ethical imperative. And you can see just how deep this holistic idea runs because it's not just philosophy, it's actually baked into ancient legal thinking. The body is treated like a precious vessel that has to be protected. There are rules for treating animals humanely. Even a person's mental state is taken into account for legal testimony. It's all connected: the physical, the ethical, the spiritual. All right, let's bring all these pieces together with one last really beautiful metaphor. One that's all about hope, about healing, and finding our way back. I just love this image. Think about it. After you've done the intense, hard work of prayer and reflection, like going through the entire book of Psalms, the final prayer isn't just a period at the end of a sentence. It's framed as a spiritual recovery room, a place for aftercare, to let it all sink in and to allow your soul to heal. And these last lines are so powerful. They zoom out from just you, the individual, to the entire community. It's a message of collective hope, a reminder that you're not alone in this, and that there's always a promise of refuge and support, especially when things are tough. So, when you put it all together, the symbols, the humility, this holistic approach, this whole toolkit really boils down to one simple, powerful idea: that a life full of meaning, an integrated life, it's not something out there that you have to chase, it's right here. It's always within reach. So, I'll leave you with this question to carry with you. After hearing all this, what's one small, everyday thing in your life, a sigh, maybe a recurring dream, a simple habit, that might be waiting for you to unlock its deeper meaning? Thanks for joining me.